Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a cute card casing the catalog. We're going to be using the January online exclusive Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper, actually most of the suite. And we're going to have the Stylish Shapes dies, the Lovely Arrangements bundle, okay? And then some embellishments. But before we get started on that, let's go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Celebrate Spring Paper Pumpkin Kit that's going to make 9 cards. Shy Shamrock is the stamping spot. We have the Beautiful Blooms add-on dies for $13, and it coordinates with January, February, and March paper pumpkins. And if you're interested, I do have a link below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our bonus days. This is where you earn a $5 coupon for every $50 that you spend before tax and shipping, but after all of your discounts. You're going to get an email from Stampin' Up sending you a coupon code or multiple coupon codes depending on your spend amount. You need to save those codes because you're going to redeem them in February, starting on the 3rd of February, and you cannot get resent these codes. So please do not delete your emails, save them, write them down. If you have to, do a screenshot and save it in as a picture. Whatever you need to do to save them, please do that. So bonus days till February 2nd, okay? Next, we have our product of the month. Fabulous Sayings is the stamp set that you can purchase for $5 when you spend $75 or more in a single order, okay? Next, we have our Stampin' Rewards program where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. You redeem those rewards on future orders and track and save those rewards in your online Stampin' Up account, and those rewards do expire 12 months after the earning date. Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I've stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up product. I'm asking just $35 for each box. Shipping is included. If you're interested, please email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. Now, during bonus days, I'm having a special on my mystery boxes. When you spend $100 on a single order, $100 or more, every $100 increment in one order, you're going to get a free mystery box, okay? That means if you spend $100 to get this free mystery box, you're going to get 2 coupon codes and you'll qualify to get the product of the month. All right. So that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let's go ahead and get started on our project. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, this is the mini catalog from September to December 2025. And on page 39, I seen this card here, and this is what I'm going to be casing, okay? I'm just casing the layout, because I don't have these products, but we're just going to be casing the layout. So I just wanted to show you where I got that from. So let me go ahead and start with the inside of our card. So I have a crumb cake card base here that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm just going to burnish this down with my bone folder. Okay, so we have some basic white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I'm going to go ahead and use this piece of designer series paper to decorate the inside of our card. So I just put that on with some Stampin' Seal. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, this looks like it's too short. So I think I was supposed to center it. I still, you guys know me and straight. I don't know what I was thinking about. Trying to get a piece of card that is not the perfect length, because I am not good at this, especially without liquid glue. If I would have remembered this, I probably would not have used the Stampin' Seal. Okay, that's gonna do. So let's go ahead and put this on the inside of our card base. Then we can get started on everything else. Okay, so that's done. So I went ahead and did some die cutting beforehand. So I die cut our sentiment label, and then we're gonna stamp a floral image here. So I have some old olive ink. We're gonna stamp our sentiment that says "Hello, friend." And I'm going to put this over to the left-hand side of our sentiment label, as far as I can get it to the left. Just like that. We got a little inky there, but I'm going to leave it because I don't have another one. I should have had another one die cut out, but I don't. Okay, then we're going to take some Secret Sea ink. We're going to stamp our little floral image. Just like, oh, ink it up. I'm going to stamp that right in the center of this scrap basic white. Okay. Because I don't want to color this in. What I have here is my dark petal pink Stampin' Blend. And I'm just going to color around it. That way when you die cut it out, it'll have this color on the outside. And it kind of almost makes it look like you colored the flower. I mean, you can obviously see I'm not coloring the flower, but it does give the illusion that there's color to the flower. So that's all we're going to do for that. And by the magic of the video, I already have it die cut out. And you see what I mean? It looks like it gives it a little color so it doesn't look so plain. Okay, so we have that done. Next, I have some basic white here. This is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to layer some Designer Series paper onto that. And my Designer Series paper, I have one that is 3 1/2 by 3 7/8, and then 3 7/8 by 1 3/4. Okay, so we are going to put these on with some liquid glue. This paper is so pretty. I had a very hard time deciding which sides of the paper to use because I like all of it. It's such a pretty pack of paper. This one, oh my goodness. I haven't came up with anything to use this site for yet, but I'm going to be using this suite all week. So be prepared to be blossomed. Okay, so we're going to just layer this one on right here, like so. Okay, then I have a piece of the ribbon. This ribbon is also in the suite. What is it called? This is the textured ribbon, and it is in the cloud cover. So it's a 5/8 inch ribbon, and we're going to get some tearing tape here, and we're going to put our ribbon on. So I'm going to just put some tearing tape here and here to hold our ribbon. Come on, release the backings of our tearing tape. And we're just going to put this ribbon right around, wrap it around. Ooh. I think I want to put it right about there if I can get it from sticking to my fingers on the back. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm also going to put another piece on top just to secure it. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. We don't want our ribbons coming undone, right? Okay, so then we're going to take our liquid glue. Well, first we should remove the backings from this part of the tearing tape. I'm trying to hurry up because I have a sleeping grandchild. And once she wakes up, I won't be able to record anymore. So we're going to put some liquid glue and we're going to add this to the base of our card, to our card base, yeah. Just like that. Just like that, just like that. Okay. So then with our Stylish Shapes dies, I die cut 3 circles in the 3 largest circles from the Stylish Shapes dies and 3 different patterns of the paper. Okay. So we're going to just put these down flat with liquid glue. So I'm going to start with our biggest one. And I'm going to put that, I'm trying to see if I want those to be lined up, and I don't. I'm going to put it about right here. Then I'm going to put this one on. And I'm going to put it about right there. like so. Then I'm going to take this one and we're going to put it right here. Oop, about right there, like that, because I want our ribbon to show. Then I'm going to take this and some Stampin' Dimensionals. Ooh, oh, that's why this is marked up, to let me know that there's something wrong with these dimensionals. They're still usable. You just have to, they're tearing from, like, I guess the cut, when the machine cut them, it cut all the way through to the backer. So you just have to be careful of that. On this, you don't have to be careful, I do, because this doesn't happen often. So let's take the backings off of these dimensionals. And they're yellow. This must be from a paper pumpkin kit. We're gonna put this over here like so. Then we're gonna have our flower kind of coming like this. So we're gonna put some dimensionals on the back of that as well. I think I only need 2. We'll see. Let me see. No, I'll put 1 right there as well. One at the base. Okay, and then I also die cut out of Secret C cardstock some of these leaf images from our bundle that we're using here. And we're gonna get these leaves on. Let me see. If I put this on like that, we can have a leaf coming down right here, maybe. I'm not good at floral arrangements. So I'm not sure how to make this. Ooh, okay, I'm liking that. So what I'm gonna do is put a dimensional on the back of this one. And a little bit of liquid glue in the back of that one. And we're gonna put this, ooh, right here, like that. And we're gonna put our flower. Yeah, okay. And I still have to place that smaller leaf. But I have this one done, so that's good. Just like that. So now where do we want to put this one? Maybe I can just make, no, I don't like that. I don't want 3 leaves coming out like that. That's too much. Maybe, oh, I'll put it right there. And we'll put just a little bit of liquid glue. We'll tuck that in right there, like that. I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna add our bling and we'll be done. You guys excuse my voice. I am dealing with a cold here. I'm just happy to not be coughing and sneezing while I'm doing this video. Okay, let me get my Take Your Pick tool and we're gonna add on some of these, what are these called? The Moody Palette Glossy Dots. It's white, cloud cover, old olive, and Secret C. And I think, what color do we want to use? Let's use the white. Yeah, I want to put some up here. Maybe 2 right there. And let's put a 3rd one about right here. Just like that. Not a 3rd one, but a 5th one, huh? And that is our card done. What do you think? I love it. Hello, friend. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.